Hi, good evening. Well, I spent a whole day writing a bunch of new diets for the clients, updating the nutrition plan, swapping out foods options for them so that they can continue on with the diet to stick. Sometimes you just get bored, um, eating the same food over and over again. And when people get bored, they just drop out. So one of the ways we help our clients to continue to stick on the plan is giving them a lot of options. And I'm going to show you what I use to construct my diet for a little bit. All right, here we got behind the scenes of constructing a diet. On the left, I have a two plan, A and B, time range for meal time, and then the list of foods, all right, based on calories, 1,500 calories, macronutrients breakdown in the PDF, right, and then these are the food options converted to stick to this plan. And what I use to calculate the foods is I use my FitnessPal. Well, it's easy, you can access it, it's for free, but I still remember 10 years back when I started my diet, and I was trying to make this app work. I spent 2 hours writing my own plan, and I don't blame any of you if you have a hard time making it work. Now, the first problem with FitnessPal, if you're gonna or go into any food diary, food log, is that, let's say you key in rice, right? The first problem is you don't know. Do you use cooked rice? Do you use uncooked rice? Right? There's a big difference. And then second problem is, let's say you put in cheese or chicken breast or fish, right? When you click into the food-based database, right, what you realize is that they have more than 20 different options for food choices, and you're gonna be wondering which one do you actually use. You see, so that's the second problem. You have and each option have a different calorific value, calories profile, macros profile of the food, right? So this is where people get confused, right? If you have somebody to work this out for you, then you don't have to go through the hassle, right? And what I'm doing here is that for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack meal, right? I'm listing it down, swapping in, basically fitting the macros, and it's very simple work if you understand the principle. But if you don't know what to do, you have no idea, if this is your first time, right, you're gonna have a hard time, right? So basically 4 meals, right, got the calories cleared up, and you see this client is having 1,500 calories, and this is good. Yep. Yeah. And I want to talk a little bit about why so many ladies, right? They said that they sort of eat healthy. They watch the food, right? They're careful with what they eat. They don't eat too unhealthy food, right? And how come they're not losing weight? They're still not seeing progress, right? To me, it's very clear, right? This thing is very straightforward. Well, you look into mirror. If you look into the mirror right now, all right, and you look at your body, your physique, right? What do you see in the reflection? You either like it or you don't like it, right? You can say that you eat healthy, you can do this, you can exercise, you can do cardio, you can go to pump class, all sorts of fitness classes, and you either like it or you don't like it, right? And if you've been dieting, you've been eating healthy, you've been watching your food, you've been taking care of your body, and you don't like what you see in the mirror, it's not right, right? And if you continue to do what you're doing, then most likely you're not going to see changes. And that's the truth, right? So, and I want to talk a little bit about why is it that people don't see changes even though they're sort of eating healthy. Because one, they don't know what to do with the calories. They have no idea what is calorie deficit. If you're looking to lose body fat, you're looking to change how you look, you're not doing weight training, is your training right? That's another day's story. But I'm really talk about diet, right? A lot of people think that they are on a diet. They think that they are watching their food, they know what to do with the nutrition, but in reality, it's much more complex than what you thought, right? And even for a lot of my clients, some of the basic errors that they make when they come into my program is that, like in the first 1 to 2 weeks, right, I would give them a plan. They would say that they follow 100%, and adherence is 100%, but still there's no changes. And I know clearly it's because a lot of times they assume that they were following it, but they made a lot of errors here and there. They're cutting corners with the food, for example. They're not counting the sauce. They add in things they're not supposed to add in. Or for most people, let's say watching this, or if you don't work with a coach, right? Or maybe you have a trainer that's training you, pushing you hard at the gym, but you don't feel changes. Well, to be honest, whether you are seeing changes or not in your physique. Well, if you have an effective plan, then you should be seeing progress. Well, look away from the scale. When you look into the mirror, are you looking better? Are you looking more athletic? Are you actually experiencing? You should know it, right? If not, then the answer is clear. What you're doing is not going to work. And the famous quote from Einstein, right? Doing the same thing over and over again, you expect different results. That is the definition of insanity, right? So look into calorie deficit. You have to do it consistently. And of course, there are a lot of technical things when it comes to nutrition and making it right. It's more than just cutting calories below maintenance, right? We have to look at the training intensity. We have to look at your menstrual cycle if you're a woman, right? And different types of food that responds to you, and what do you do when you hit a plateau. These are all the little things that is gonna make a big difference. And as for me, right, I've been in the fitness industry for a long time. I have been building diets, more than thousands of them. I've wrote thousands different types of diets, and I have built a treasure of database that makes diet plans writing so easy, and you literally don't have to go through the hassle to figure it by yourself. Well, you don't need to. You don't have to, right? All you need to do is to put in the work. Tell me what kind of food you like. What works for you? You like 2 meals, 3 meals, you like 4 meals. Of course, we're going to look into your previous diet history, what you've done before, right? And I'm going to give you my suggestion of what is best to help you to see progress. A lot of coaches are just training. They don't know what to do with the nutrition side of things. And honestly, you are leaving a lot of progress on the table. You could have done better if you pair nutrition right with your training. And please let me know if you need help, if you ever need help, somebody to work with your nutrition, build up a plan to you, something that works for you, that you enjoy, that's practical for you, foods that you love, and it's gonna make your life so much more easier. Okay, so I hope to hear from you soon, and I'm gonna be producing more contents talking about nutrition, training, and how to have a great body transformation. So what you can do, drop a comment if you think this is helpful. If you like it, let me know what you've learned from this.